Hello Bubble Babes, my name is Juju Bubbles and welcome to my channel where I give my opinions on things that I care about. And if you don't like it, then your mama stink. And if you're coming back to see your girl, you already know you a real one, okay? So I know it's been a minute. I apologize, everybody. I've been so busy, okay? But I had to drop these videos for y'all because I get these frequently asked questions, I guess you could say, and we're gonna take care of these today, okay? So that way I can send everybody over here to these videos. Now, I started a series about streaming and what to do, what not to do, things like that, and we have some more of those videos coming. Trust me, we have some more of those videos coming. But I wanted to take a moment because there is a shift on an app that I'm currently streaming on called Pococha. And this app, it's a great app, but it's very complex. And there are a lot of moving parts to it. And I just feel like I just need to answer some of these questions that people have in video form, so that way I can just shoot you guys over here and you can watch it as many times as you want. If there's anything that I'm leaving out of this video or you guys just have more questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Please, the more activity in the comments, the better. We're trying to get this YouTube check, you feel me? So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Okay, so I wanted to start with this one. As you can see by the title, it says how to rank up on Pococha, because a lot of people are trying to figure out, how do I rank up? I want to get my rank higher. What does it even mean to rank up? All of these different things, right? So I'm going to explain the whole system to you guys and how all of that works. So we'll start here. So the way that the meter works, or the way that the ranks work, so everybody starts at E. When you first get on the app, everybody starts at E, right? So there's E1, and then, you know, it goes to D, C, B, A, and the highest is S. Why they chose S? Why they chose that letter to end it on, who knows, but that the last one is S, to say the least. And in between, I guess you can call them like sub ranks, is what they have in between. So you start on E1, and then you have D1, D2, D3. After D3 you would have C, C1, C2, C3. After C, you would start on B1, B2, B3, on up to S, and S has 6 sub ranks, okay, instead of 3. So that is the only difference with that. So that is how that's how the rank system is, okay? Now, this is what they don't tell you. So if you are just now starting on Pococha, you're gonna you don't have to learn this the hard way, because I'm gonna just tell you, the higher up you go, the harder it is to rank. And you kind of start figuring this out around D2 or D3. It's really easy. E1, like the only way you don't rank up on E1, like from E1, is if you just truly have trash content. Like if you are having no activity in your stream at all whatsoever, and nobody's coming in your stream, nobody's talking to you, and it's just like that day in and day out, that is like literally the only way you won't rank out of E, or D1, to be honest. Like both of those are super duper duper easy to rank out of. And you know, it takes a little bit of effort to get out of D2 and D3. It takes a little bit more effort to get out of those, especially D3. Now when you hit C, then you really notice, like, okay, I need some support here. Like I need consistent organic supporters, or at least people who are coming back to my live to kind of help your girl out or your boy out. And yeah, that is kind of the part where it really gets you, and you're like, okay, I'm meeting a little bit of resistance here, so I really need to get on the ball if I'm gonna break through this wall and get a little bit higher than this. So I would say with that, one of the best ways to like get out of that is to go support other people. And I know that in a lot of these videos I say support other people, network, all of this stuff, and it's because it's so freaking important, y'all. Like, you truly don't understand how important networking is. Not only finding people that you vibe with, but also finding people that will gift. Because if you're vibing with people that are not coming back to your live and hitting claps and commenting and gifting, well, that's not going to be beneficial to anybody but them, because you're going to their lives and you're gifting, right? So don't be a leech. Don't go to people, don't have people coming to your lives and, you know, gifting you and all of these great things, but you're not giving anything back to them in any form of support, whether that be time, claps, comments, or anything like that. Like, don't just go and sit in people's lives and like not say anything. Like, oh, I'm just gonna park forever, and like you're not throwing gifts. Like, there has to be some kind of trade-off, you know, whether, like I said, whether it be your time or whether it be your money, or both, or maybe, you know, half and half it up, but just a little bit, you know, because we all need that. So that is one way to get your meter moving. The next way I would say would be to stream more than is required. The more you stream, like the more hours you put in, the easier it is to get that meter kind of moving. I know sometimes, like, we just, like, depending on what agency you're with or whatever they have going on, like, they just say, you know, stream this certain amount of hours and, you know, you'll get your pay. But you have to think beyond that. If you're trying to rank up, it's not so much about that. It's about really just getting that meter to move. And like I said, sometimes it moves easier with time, like the longer that you're streaming. And not only that, not only the time part, moving the meter, but also you'll open yourself up to more people, you know, more supporters, more people to come through. Sometimes I'll stream, right, and maybe I might start at 1:00 and there will be certain people that will come between like 1 and 2, but then I have certain people that come between 3 and 4, and then I have a different group of people that come before 4 and 5. Some people will come on their lunch break, some people will come before they go to work, some people will come, they're just getting off of work, some people will sit in my live while they're at work. It just all depends on those people and those supporters. And, you know, some people are just on a different time frame than you, and, you know, they're able to come today. It just, I don't know, it just all depends on you know, your support and everything. So, and maybe they're supporting another streamer, and they might not, and they're like, okay, well, if this person is still on when I get off, but if you then I'll go see them. But if you only stream 1 hour, then you're not there for them to support you, and you haven't hit your goal. So you just kind of have to put in that time. I know it's taxing, but you have to put in the time if you want that meter to move, and give people an opportunity to get to you in order to even gift you. Now, another really, really, really important thing is knowing when your meter ends. Like that, so many people don't even know when their meter ends. And the reason why it's important to know when your meter ends is because that's whatever your meter is at, that is solidified at a specific time. So let's just say the meter ends, if you are PST, it ends at 8 p.m. If you are CST, then it ends at 10 p.m. If you are EST, then it ends at 11 p.m. Okay? Now, as I was saying, it's very important for you to know when your meter ends, because let's say you start, let's just say, see, I'm on EST, so my meter ends at 11. If I start a live at 10, I only have an hour's window to make my rank. Whatever it is that I'm trying to do, if I'm just trying to hold my rank, if I'm trying to get +1, or whether I'm trying to get +2, I only have an hour to do it. So it's very important for you to know when your meter ends, so that you can know how much time you have left in the day to hit your goals. If I stream at 10 and don't end my stream till 12. Well, somewhere in there my meter ended at 11, so it restarted at 11:01. So that's very important information, because now my meter's on the next day when I get off live. So you got to pay attention to that, okay? You can't just stream idle-mindedly. You have to pay attention to when your meter ends. It's very, very, very important. Now, your meter, in order to rank up, you must, when you start at a, like, let's say you start at D1, okay? When you first get to D1, when you get out of E1 and you get to D1, it's gonna say you can find this information. You can find this information when you go to your profile, and where it says rank class, right across from rank class, it'll say your whatever you are, D1, D2, D3, C, whatever. And right next to that, you'll see rank up or rank down with, and it'll say like a little number with a plus or minus sign. So, but if you're just now getting there, if you're like, if yesterday you were E1 and today you are D1, it'll say rank up with +3. Now, what that means is you must get +3 in order to rank up. However, it is impossible to get +3 in one day. It doesn't matter how many diamonds somebody gives or coins somebody gives you. It does not matter. Trust me. I know. You can only get +2 at the max. You can only get +2, okay? So, therefore, if you want to rank up, you have to either get +2 one day and then +1 another day, +1 one day, or +2 the next day, or +1 3 times in a row. Well, you don't have to get it 3 times in a row, but as long as you're like, let's just say if you get +2 today and then tomorrow you get 0, well, you're fine. You're still at that +2. Nothing has happened. You still only need that +1 to rank up. But it's still, it takes 2 days at least to rank up. It's impossible to rank up in one day. You cannot do it. So so if you're trying to get from one letter to another, like if you're trying to get from D to A, it's gonna take you about a week. It's gonna take you at least to get through B. What I say, from D to A? Oh, that's a lot. It's gonna take you more than a week to get there, but you get what I'm saying. If you're what did I say, from D to C, B? So D to B, if you're trying to get through C, it's gonna take you at least 6 days, because once you hit C3, you're gonna be there for 2 days. Once you hit C2, you're gonna be there for 2 days, and once you, at least there, and that's if you hitting it. That's if you are getting that +2 and that +1 every single day. Now, I'm not sure, because I'm not an expert on this meter. I'm just telling y'all what I know, okay? I'm telling y'all what I know. And as of right now, I'm not really sure if you get +2 one day and +2 another day. I'm not really sure that carries over. Actually, since I recorded this, I did find out that if you need a +1 and you still get a +2, that extra +1 does not carry over into the new day. So stay at your +1, be happy with your +1. If you get the +2, then it's basically just extra diamonds for you, extra coins for you, but it does not mean that you're gonna go into the next day with a at 0 or +1 or anything like that. Now, when it comes to 0, now 0 will not make you go up, and it will not make you go down. It literally just keeps you neutral. You won't go anywhere. Okay, so a basic 0 will just hold you where you are. It'll just keep you at that rank that you are. Okay. Freeze passes. Freeze passes do the same thing as keeping you at 0. So if you hit 0, it's the same thing as having a freeze pass. It won't move you up, it won't move you down, it'll just keep you there that day. There are two different kinds of freeze passes. If you have a regular freeze pass, the only difference between a regular and a premium is that you can stream with the premium freeze. Sorry, you can stream with the premium freeze pass. Oh, that was a lot of words. You can stream with the premium freeze pass, and your hours will still count towards time diamonds, or for the hours that you're trying to get for your required time to get paid. But the regular freeze pass will not. If you stream during that time of having a regular freeze pass on, that time will not count towards your time diamonds. So just be really careful with that. Make sure if you are trying to get time diamonds that you have the premium freeze pass on and not the regular freeze pass. Okay. Well guys, I think that is it for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I hope I was able to answer a lot of questions for you guys on how to rank up your meter. And if you have any more questions, I will be more than happy to assist y'all with what I know. Like I said, I don't know everything, but I'm happy to share with y'all what I do know. So I will see y'all in the next video. Bye. Also, follow me on Pococha, okay? Y'all go follow me. Y'all go send your girl some gifts or something. I don't know. Help me with this S rank because, child, I'm scared, okay? I am scared. But, yeah, y'all follow me on there. I will put the link in the description below. Okay, now, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.